y'all, back to car convo. Car convo. Hey, anyways, co-host, you saying hey today? Y'all know my co-host. Y'all, we headed to Montgomery. Y'all already know. We got a lot of unfinished business, but we also gonna take this 30-day notice in. Y'all, I'm ready to sign them papers. All right, Usher. Yeah, it's time, y'all. It's well overdue. So we're going to take the 30-day notice. I actually reached out to my previous landlord that owned the home for the last 6 years that I was renting from. Really, we had a good relationship. But what's crazy, y'all, when I first moved in, I was like maybe early 30s, late 20s. He was like, I'm telling you this here, ma'am. If you don't got my rent money, your ass can be back down in that bed sick with cancer. You gonna get the hell out my house. I was like, oh, okay, be firm then. But he realized that I just wasn't an irresponsible young black woman, that I was really about handling my responsibilities. And we grew a close relationship. Excuse me. We didn't eat at each other's table and break bread. Excuse me. You know, we often and joked a lot about it, but we had a pretty good relationship for it to be a tenant and landlord situation. So it was a bittersweet moment when he did sell it, but I understood he was getting up in age, you know, and he was just tired of the business. He had over 12 properties and his children didn't want to take over, so it was his best thing for him to do. And so I eventually reached out to him and told him about the situation, and he was like, I don't pay no more, get out. But I had told him I'd already paid for June. He said, don't you pay nothing else? Because I was going to pay and then put my 30-day notice in. He was like, no. He said that 30-day notice is going to carry, he said that security deposit is going to carry you all the way for 3 weeks. And he was like, the type of people they seem to be, they're not going to give you back your security deposit anyways, because he didn't initially sell it to them. He sold it to another realtor company that sold it to them. But when he was showing the home to them, both realtor company was there, so he was aware that they was going to do a sale. You know, it was out of his hand once he sold it anyways. But anyways, he was like, they're not going to get your security deposit back. He said, I know you didn't tell anything, but keep all your receipts, videos, and everything, so you'll have proof, because they seem like the people that'll do some low down things. So I do have all that. I don't raise nothing anyways. And he also was just saying, like, basically, don't hesitate to call me, because like I said, I was hesitant to call him because, you know, he wasn't a landlord anymore. And you know, I just wanted his advice on things, but I finally had reached out to him. He was like, I hate this for you. I know you didn't tell me anything, so you ain't got to worry about, you know, paying rent and not getting security deposits back. They can use that for your rent. So he said, do that, don't pay another dime, and get out. Give him enough notice and get out. So I read it up. I written it up, stating what was going on with the home, that the home is just no more longer safe. It's not livable, and it basically need to be condemned. Y'all not fixing the back door, because the back door shifted as well.